Today, we are joined by guitarist Rick Hunolt. You know him best from his time with Exodus. He played on Bonded by Blood, Impact is Imminent, Fabulous Disaster, Pleasures of the Flesh, so many other great titles from Exodus. He is Bay Area thrash royalty. He's a legend, but he's here today to talk about his latest project. He's got a band called Nefarious, featuring a who's who of Bay Area thrash veterans. Caton DePena is on lead vocals from Hirax. Will Carroll from Death Angel is on drums. And Doug Piercy and Tom Gears fill out the rest of the band. Doug on guitar, Tom on bass, both from Blind Illusion, among other bands. So they got this album out, and it's they're about to start promoting it, and it's really, really cool if you're into old school thrash, the Bay Area thrash sound, the scene, whatever. Rick turned out to be such a great interview. Wow. Just a brutally honest, very forthcoming guy. We talked about a lot of things, and some of them weren't necessarily easy for him to speak about, but he did so. He was happy to talk to us, and I really enjoyed getting to know him.
Excellent interview. One of my favorites this year so far. I didn't know what to expect. You said it all. You said it best already. The lineup in this project, I'm kind of on with you guys about calling it a super group. I think that it's literally a sort of coalition, and everyone in the band is a legend, and everyone in the band in their own right is a fucking monster. Right. The list of bands that they're currently involved in or came from is half of most of our listeners' record collection. So that's enough right there for people to want to check it out. The record is available when, Dave?
Now.
It's out now. It's out now.
As you're watching.
I know they have 2 or 3 videos out now as well.
Yeah, you can find that on YouTube. He gave us a list of places to find the band and the videos and the merch online.
Bandcamp, Cartel, Big Cartel, and nefarious.com, I think.
Yeah, I mean, if you just Google Nefarious, or you can look up Rick on social media. You can look up Caton on social media.
Yeah,
they're promoting it there as well. Yeah,
they have plans to tour. They want to play as many shows as they can and celebrate this release. And I'm supportive 100% of thrash legends of a certain age.
Yeah,
writing new material and supporting it by playing live in any capacity. I think that it's a brethren at this point in our lives, and it goes to show these interviews that we do here that seem to be, not all of them are mirrored and the same, but this interview with Rick kind of like helps me realize that there's been quite a few people that have seen the bottom and the top. They've been to hell and they've been to the top of the mountain and been able to see clear. But usually the confession is that they have to go all the way down to the bottom and go, oh shit, what the fuck am I doing wrong? And have this realization to come back stronger. And within the scheme of things, kind of like help you realize like, oh, well, why aren't you in the band? Why'd you leave the band in X year? And why didn't you rejoin? And you've got all this new, that's part of someone's journey. And this is a prime example of everything. And there were moments in this interview where he talked for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's rare because I'm a blowhard. I talk a lot sometimes, but he talked a lot. I think your questions were great. The only time I felt like I wanted to leave the room was when you guys went off on sports. So that's not my fault. No judgment, whatever.
Rick as many people may know, Rick is a diehard, long-time San Francisco 49ers fan.
Yeah.
And so I had to just pick his brain a little bit because we got into some heavy topics, and I wanted to end on a light note. And to his credit, he handled those heavy topics head on, and that's one of the things. Back to your point, we do this all the time, and usually the impetus is that somebody's got a new album to promote, which is the case here today. But when someone really bears their soul and opens up and allows you to step into their brain and into their heart and get to know them as a human being and not just somebody on the back of your album cover that you've been worshiping since you were 16 years old, that's really special. And I think
he's not hiding any of his cards, man.
That's what we got today. I think we really got to know Rick. So
so I'm happy for him, and I'm in every way I'm happy for him, and that he's found his way, as well as has new music to share. The Die Humane shit sounds right up my alley.
Totally cool, man.
Yeah. So he's got a few irons in the fire. Nefarious is what we're here to talk to him about today. People go check it out.
Yeah. Rick Hunolt today on the Talk Louder podcast.